you just now tuning in, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell. GMS fam, the green room. Let's talk about it. Yo, GMS fam, the green room. What's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? What up? What's up, Spank Loke? I see you, JR Miller, Black Man America, Trey 979, Will Stumbling, Areas, Baby G, Glittery Bubbles. What's going on? How y'all feeling, man? Happy Monday. You know, we start out with peace, love, positive energy, good vibes, passing it forward, hoping that you pass it along as well. Listen, man, this is the GMS show. We are here to break down some shit that went down over the weekend, last night to be specific, and also some other things that surrounded it. You know, last night I went live just on First Reaction, and today, you know, I wanted to let things kind of settle where they were and, you know, kind of get more information and, you know, see a couple more of our culture's forefront individuals, you know, react to it and see what they had to say about the situation themselves. Now, a lot of people had a lot to say. I'm gonna play a couple things for you guys from a few people that had some things to say. Some people you may, of course, know. Some people you might know. But they had some interesting takes, man. Last night, of course, Will Smith and Chris Rock got into a little bit of an altercation. Well, it was kind of one-sided, actually, to tell you the truth. Will Smith smacked the dog shit out of Chris Rock and walked away because of a joke that Chris Rock made about Will's wife, Jada. Now, our first reaction for a lot of people, you know, they assume that Chris Rock told a joke that insinuated, you know, infidelities in the relationship, but that wasn't the case. Okay, the joke that he made, which everybody knows now, had to do with the bald-headedness of Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, for everybody on the outside looking in, they're just like, oh, Jada, you know, she went bald. She wanted to go bald. She wanted to be on her, you know, kumbaya, zen, fucking, you know, all that other good shit. But come to find out, she's actually dealing with a medical condition, alopecia, and she is actually losing her hair. Now, on Chris Rock's defense, he's a comedian. So he's going to do what he has to do, especially when, you know, the Oscars is going on. He's the one that's hosting it. He has to make the best of it. He has to do his thing. He's getting paid top dollar to do these Oscars every year. he's gonna go in to a certain extent. And what he did was make a joke about Jada Pinkett starring in the next G.I. Jane movie, which prompted Will to walk up and give him the. Now, we all saw the first reaction. Will was kind of laughing, you know what I'm saying? He kind of laughed at first, and then all of a sudden shit got real. Now, from my perspective, you know, when you're in a setting like that, you know, you kind of, you know, tend to laugh at, you know, everything or laugh things off or whatever. Maybe he thought the joke was funny. Maybe he didn't think it was funny. Maybe he was just laughing just to laugh. You know what I'm saying? But clearly in the video, you see Jada was not laughing at all. I mean, she didn't even crack a smile. Her whole demeanor changed. And I think that's exactly what tipped Will over the edge to walk up and do what he did to Chris Rock. Now, it's fucked up because they did kind of fuck up a moment for, you know, legendary musician Questlove. You know, they were presenting an award. Well, Chris Rock was presenting an award for best documentary on the Oscars, and Questlove won for his documentary, being a part of a documentary, and it just kind of stole that shine away. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a nice, heartfelt speech and all that shit, but it was heavily overshadowed by the smack heard across America. But you know, even then, with it being lost in the moment with all the controversy going on, much love and respect to Questlove, man. That's a great accomplishment. You did great. You are a very, very talented individual, and you deserve all the good things coming to you, man, for real. Now, like I said, a few people had some shit to say surrounding this shit. And I noticed that the first thing that came to surface was the whole racial aspect of it. Oh man, you know, this is why black people can't have nothing, or oh, black people got to mess up everything, or we're always fighting and we do this, and this is why blah blah blah, you doing this to a black man but you won't do it to a white man. And it's like, there's so much shit that can go into this. There's way more variables than people think, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is so stuck on their wokeness and their ability to go on the internet and assume how people feel off the bat, or how people are acting off the bat, or trying to go along with this narrative off the run, when it's like, bro, you don't know what people be going through behind the scenes. Clearly that was his tipping point. That was Will's tipping point right there. I think it's bigger than Chris Rock. It's bigger than Chris Rock. I think that smack was for every single person who has had something to say about the entanglements, about Will, about his masculinity, about all that shit. I think he just had to release that shit out of him. He's been holding that shit in. I think that's been built up over a long time, man, because people been making their jokes. And to the people that's like, oh, he want to slap the white man, I seen Will slap a white man before he slapped a black man ever in public, in a real setting. I'm being honest. I seen him smack a white man when that nigga tried to kiss him overseas when he was on the red carpet. The nigga gave a little backhand. Now, it wasn't as hard as he smacked Chris Rock, but still, motherfuckers coming up with that narrative that, oh, he wouldn't smack the white man. Oh, okay. I think Will has been dealing with a lot of pent up shit. Now, let me also say this: Chris Rock wasn't wrong either, fam. Chris Rock wasn't wrong. This is what I'm saying. Why I said it's bigger than Chris Rock, that's really what it was. That joke was shit. Let's be honest. That joke, it's like, yeah, cool. You know, G.I. Jane, because G.I. Jane is bald. Okay, cool. That's, you got one. It's like a little, it wasn't even a hard hitting joke, motherfucker. Like, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He could have said so much worse, bro. He could have said so much worse. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a flyby joke too. It wasn't like he was picked, because a lot of people, a lot of comedians, when they got jokes for you, they will stay on your ass. He was doing flyby jokes because he's hosting the Oscars. He needs to present an award. He's doing flyby shit. This is why I said what triggered Will wasn't even the joke. It was seeing Jada's face. And you know what that brought him to? That brought him to all them nights that they had them discussions, them nights of seeing his wife crying because she's going through the medical condition she's going through and dealing with her image, and you know what I'm saying, having to be on TV but still having to carry the strength of trying to help motivate her, trying to help, you know, other people do, you know what I'm saying? Like there's probably so much shit that happened behind the scenes to where you can't judge how this man reacted to that joke. And you also can't blame Chris Rock for being a comedian. That's why, and you know what? Matter of fact, that's what makes this whole shit awkward. Let's be honest, this is the most awkward celebrity fucking altercation we've ever seen in our life. It's extremely awkward, which is another reason why it's so entertaining to watch, because it's like, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock? That somebody made a comment. They said this literally sounds like a Boondocks episode. That is a Boondocks episode. Will Smith just smacking Chris Rock on stage or some shit for Chris Rock saying some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just didn't seem real. It didn't seem real to me. And I know a lot of people thought it was staged. And, you know, some people still think it was staged. You know, they think it's because the Oscars needed ratings and, you know, all types of shit. But if you've been paying attention to how they've been cooking my man Will in the media, you know that was some pent up ass anger that he had to let the fuck out. Especially when he got back in that crowd and was yelling, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth." And when he said it for the second time, you felt that shit. Don't lie. Don't lie. When he said it the second time, you said, ooh. You got silent, bro. I'm telling you. Now, let's talk about this shit. Let's talk about this shit, man. Because like I said, whoa, let me get to this first. You know, the Academy announced their formal review into Will Smith after he slapped Chris Rock. The Academy condemns the actions of Mr. Smith at last night's show. A spokesperson for the organization said the Academy of the Motion Picture Arts and Science has lost a formal review. So, I guess, I don't know what that means. I don't know what the fuck a formal review means at all. All I know is that could just be the fact that they're just going to say that they acknowledge it and try to take it seriously, try to condemn his actions, and then just sweep it under the fucking rug. Because what are they really going to do? Chris Rock refused to press charges, which I also think is another stand-up thing, because, you know, he also understands that he's the one that initiated the initial, you know, the initial confrontation, so to speak. If I was him, you know, a lot of people's like, I would have sued Will Smith. Why, man? You made the joke. There was the reaction. Of course it was overboard. I'm not saying Will was right either. Let's make this clear. I'm not saying Will was right, but I'm also not going to shit on Will for his reaction to something that happened to him unwarranted or happened to his wife unwarranted. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was a comedian. You feel me? All I know is some people have some things to say regarding race. I'm going to play the first one for you. Y'all know this guy. Listen to what he had to say about Will slapping Chris Rock. Let me know if you know the voice.
Straight bullshit. Props and congratulations to him for winning the Oscar, because damn it, he deserved it. And I love the brother and I'm proud of him, but boy, was that a shameful act for him to commit tonight. To go up on stage and slap Chris Rock like that, he's lucky he didn't get his ass kicked. particularly after the event was over. If not by Chris Rock, to the fellas he had there with him. I mean, damn. Denzel and Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry having to calm you down. Your publicist having to run out and calm you down. I mean, damn. Come on, bro. Come on, man. There's no excuse for it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even try to justify it, okay? Chris Rock said it years ago. Every time black folks doing something, you know who messes it up. I never dreamed in my wildest dreams I'd be saying that about Will Smith. A black man, Will Packer, did a phenomenal job producing the Oscars, and you do this to stain yourself, to stain the Academy Awards? Damn.
This man said slapping someone at the Oscars is like fighting at the White House. What? Excuse me? Yes, that was Stephen A. Smith giving his take on what happened. No, we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. Somebody else has something to say. You all know him. The lisping legend himself, Shannon Sharpe. Listen to what he had to say and what he would have did if he was Chris Rock.
I'd have come up out that tux. I'd have whipped Will Smith ass.
I know you.
I would have whipped, he'd have had to whip me or I'd have had to whip him. And every time I see him, it's on sight. There ain't nothing to say. And then you apologize to the Academy. After the Academy, you need to apologize to that man. Skip, let me tell you, there's three things, especially in our community. You say the N-word, you spit on me, and you slap me. Because if you go back when we were less than.
Hold up, I got to read that. Mickey said, when innocent bystanders get killed because somebody shoots out over disrespect, we have to just accept that like we accept Will smacking people then. Will didn't smack anybody else but Chris Rock, so that argument is irrelevant.
That's what they did. They didn't punch you, they slapped you.
Got it.
Because that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. When you hear somebody, they don't say I'm gonna punch you, they say I'm gonna slap the you know what out of you. Because that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. For him to do that, considering some of the things that she had said at her round table about an entanglement, he ain't slapped that guy. That's the guy you should be mad about.
Yep.
I'd had to have, I'm so disappointed because it's us. For the world to see, I don't know how many people was watching. Say 5, 10, 15, 20 million people was watching, but it's us. You see, it's us. I went to a comedy show one time with Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence said something about me, man,
this is the fucked
was
up part. Yeah, I get what he's saying, and it's not that I disagree with Shannon, but the fact that he's saying this while explaining it to a white man across him makes it like, you know what I'm saying?
funny. But I get it. He's a comedian. And if he sees somebody in the audience with the way they dress and how they look, guys, people used to make fun of people with disabilities. They don't do that anymore, Skip, but that was a thing. If you had one leg, you had one eye, whatever the case may be. But for Will to react like this, really? Skip, nobody can convince me that there's something deeper going on other than somebody saying that your wife has no hair and she's gonna be in the next G.I. Jane. There's no way you can convince me that pushed him over the edge. That was the only thing. Something else is going on deeper because he should have been pushed over the edge last year when she's at the round table talking about an entanglement. Go fight that dude. That's the dude I'm looking for. That was all up in my house doing what I should have been doing. They get in character, and when you get in character, it's hard to get out of character. We've seen a lot of
taken over the edge.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'd have thought I was a hurricane. I'd have gotten character. Boy, man, you can't just walk up to somebody and slap them. And kudos to Chris Rock. Chris said, "Nah, I don't want to take no, you know."
The LAPD went to him afterwards and said, "You want to file?" Nope.
No, I would have charges.
Damn. He said he should have been fighting when his woman was sitting there talking about entanglements. Now listen, man. Let me just say this. Now I'm not on either side. That's what people get fucked up. I'm not on either side of this because I love both those brothers, man. They have done so much for our culture, man. Them both alone, Will Smith, Chris Rock, one of the best comedians ever, one of the best actors ever. They nothing can be taken away from them. They both, let's get it correct right now. They still both left the Oscars as legends. Chris Rock may have got slapped live on television, but he still left a legend. That's a fact. Now, when we talk about the entanglement, we talk about all that shit going on when it comes to August Alsina. First of all, that right there shows you why Will did what he did, why he snapped. Because every time something is going on, a man that used to fuck on his wife is mentioned. And yes, that is part Jada's fault. But guess what? This is a theory into people saying, why won't Will go fight August? Do you guys don't think it happened just because it wasn't on tape? Just because it wasn't on video? You don't think it happened? That's how weird society is too. Like, when they don't see shit on tape, it didn't happen. Or a nigga ain't did something because it's not on tape and because you didn't hear about it. Let me ask you a question. Why do you think August just decided one day to bring it up? How many of y'all know of the weird type of dude who probably got confronted by somebody because he was smashing some dude's girl or some shit like that, and he probably got confronted, probably got hands put on him or some shit, and he probably salty or probably feel like he needs to get his get back some way, somehow. Will probably didn't have to do it. Will probably sent that motherfucker, who's the dude that be around him? Charlie Mack. He probably sent Charlie Mack to put hands on August, man. Also, y'all remember August is he deals with his own health issues, man. Y'all need to leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta leave August alone. August did what he did. He did what he did, and guess what? Jada participated, so can't nobody hate on August either. You can't hate on a man that got it in, who got it in, shit. But I don't like that narrative, man. Motherfuckers trying to that's what makes people snap. That right there. But I want to bring up this point, man, because like you heard Shannon saying, oh, it's us. It's always us doing something, or people bringing up the race factor. I want y'all to hear what Tony Baker had to say regarding this. Listen to what he said.
If you are a human being, just because you're a multimillionaire doesn't mean you're negated of human emotion, human temperament, right? It'd be like one joke, 2 minutes, sets you off. The joke was weak. It was a weak joke. G.I. Jane 2?
Let me tell you about that joke.
Weak joke.
Weak joke. That was a weak ass joke, man.
Remember that joke without the slap.
The slap put the button on the joke. But let's get back to the racial element. Dude in my Twitter right now trying to say he only slapped Chris Rock because he's black. First of all, Chris Rock, one of the biggest comedians in the world. He's not just some black dude.
Is hilarious.
He is also one of the biggest comedians in the world, right? Who clowns Will Smith and his family the most? Black people or white people? Answer honestly. Who makes the most jokes about Will Smith and his family? Black people or white people?
Interesting question. Y'all can answer that in the chat.
Who makes the most jokes about Will Smith and his family?
Because right now I got all niggas in the chat and y'all going in. This is why I had to do it like this. I had to play his video last because this makes sense. Spank Low
So
said,
we all know
who?
black people clown the
This
shit
man has
out of
6,000
Will Smith
people
and
on his
family
live at the
day
time.
in,
I don't
day
know why
out.
you
Whatever
saying
they
who.
do, they coming in clowning him and his family, his wife, his kids. They all get
What up, AP?
clowned by black people.
What up, Jeff?
Day in, day out. You gonna blow your top. Another black face clowning your wife. A button is gonna hit sooner or later, a switch is gonna snap loose, and here we are with the slap. I don't think it's a race thing. It was just like, oh, here's another joke. You know what? I ain't taking this no more. Boom. So you can't sit there and say, oh, he just slapped Chris Rock because he was black. When you get clowned by the black community every day of your goddamn life, guess what? The first person slapped is probably going to be black. That's
Is he
the
making
last
sense?
straw. Enough is enough. He probably regrets it. But hey, you're human at the end of the day, man. Shit ain't funny all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to laugh it off. He tried to be professional, but he looked at Jada's response to the joke and he was just like, you know what? I'm sick of this. Sick of this. So that walk up to the podium, that walk up to Chris Rock was a build-up of constant years of getting clowned. People clown them for their lifestyle. People clown them for how transparent they are. People clown them for everything that they fucking do. So he's just like, you know what? That slap was therapeutic for Will Smith. He may regret it. He may feel like it was a mistake. But I guarantee you that was therapeutic for him. At some level, he got some therapeutic satisfaction from that.
Now, let me just say this, man. I said this earlier on my Instagram live, by the way. If you don't follow me there, I go live frequently to talk about a lot of other things, you know, behind the scenes. I made the point about the fact that I don't agree with how Will handled the situation. I may understand. See, that's the difference. Like, you can understand why somebody did something and also be like, yeah, but that wasn't the right choice. I understand why you did it, but it wasn't that wasn't the right move. I said if it was me, I would have waited until after he presented the award and went backstage. It would have been some, oh, y'all just got to hear about it or some shit and be like, oh, allegedly Will Smith and, you know, Chris Rock got into it backstage at the Oscars. Going on stage to do it was like way overboard. Way overboard. I wouldn't have did that. But I also understand why he did that. But let me tell you something that is great for Chris Rock out of this. You know why Chris Rock's not gonna press charges? Let me tell you why. Chris Rock is about to go on tour with Kevin Hart. They are about to max out every show that they do. Largely because of the fact now people want to hear what Chris has to say about this in joke form. There's going to be so many jokes that come from this, and not just with Chris Rock, but oh my God, so many comedians, bro. Somebody said Chris Rock's next special finna go triple vibranium. And I believe that. All he has to do is say, damn, Will smacked the hell out of me. Will smacked me in March, and I felt that shit all the way to August. Boom, bam, bing. Viral, tickets sold. Because if I'm Chris Rock, you ain't gonna get the opportunity to smack me again. I'm gonna talk my shit, and you are not about to get the opportunity to ever smack me again. And it's funny that happened because listen to what Cedric the Entertainer had to say at the after party at the Oscars. Listen to because it set off a whirlwind now. Now these guys fuck with Will, but the comedy scene, everybody in the comedy world, that culture, those guys, that's a tight-knit community. And when something happens to one of the comedians, especially somebody that they love and they value, they gonna stick behind them. And even though Cedric was saying this in joke form, he was sending out a message. Listen to this.
Celebrate. Just want to let everybody know, if I talk about your wife, don't try to run up here. I'm smacking back. Right. I do back smacks. And a comedian like, man, what a night though, man. We are here to celebrate some beautiful people. Cheese, man, what's up, man?
He said, I smack back. A lot of these motherfuckers was saying they smacked back last night. Cause that's, you know, you got to understand too, that's a dangerous line to cross too. I don't think Will understood that either. It's a dangerous line to cross when you can go on stage and smack a comedian for a joke, and then on top of that, don't pay no consequences for it. Because guess what that sparked up? People going on the internet talking about, Dave Chappelle, you're next. Oh, word? Dave Chappelle is next? You saying, first of all, let me just, for anybody out there, let me give you a full disclaimer. They were at the Oscars. Chris Rock was standing in front of a group of his peers. There was no need for his personal security to be next to him or to be surrounding him or to be rushing the stage while Will Smith is coming towards him and they don't know what's happening. There's a difference. Dave Chappelle, if he's doing stand-up, he's in a crowd or he's looking at a crowd of his fans, not his peers, his fans. So please, one of you try to walk up, or especially one of you motherfuckers that feel like Dave is some horrible trans fucking phobic ass monster out here. One of y'all try to run up on stage on Dave. I guarantee you, you will not make it past the first speaker. That is a guarantee. Also, you not just gonna slap Dave and think Dave ain't gonna fuck you up. These comedians been getting swole for a reason. Dave, motherfucking who else? Goddamn Deion Cole, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas been working out. Who else? I seen my nigga D-Ray Davis, nigga. Y'all remember Carrot Top? Carrot Top had to get swollen, motherfuckers. He had a punchable face. And if he said the wrong joke, somebody automatically wanted to put hands on him. He had to get buffed. Matter of fact, he did more than that. That nigga was juicing. Carrot Top got buffed in a motherfucker. You can't, and it's because they're in a space where they have to expect the unexpected. But please, don't none of y'all try to run up on Dave Chappelle. Will not end right for you. And second of all, you know I like to bring up contradictions, man. I like to point out people's hypocrisies, because a lot of people like to do that on the internet. You know, the same people that was sitting there saying Dave was spewing out rhetoric during his comedy special, telling jokes, they were saying that what he was saying was harmful to the LGBTQ community, and it gets people hurt, and it gets LGBTQ community motherfuckers killed because of what he was saying during his comedy fucking special. But yet here y'all are, the same people that said that, sitting on the internet talking about Dave, you're next, calling for that man's assault because he tells jokes. So that's why I don't think Will understood the level of what he did right there. It was the wrong decision. Do I understand him just saying fucking and snapping and that light bulb just breaking and saying fuck it, nigga, just go up there and do Big Willie style on a motherfucker? I understand, but it was the wrong thing to do. You gotta understand, man. He said Carrot Top became Lion-O from the Thundercat. Oh, man. Now, let me ask y'all this question, man. Now that we're talking about pent up anger and things that you've held in and just finally snapping, has there ever been a moment for you where you just snapped and had to slap somebody, or is there just somebody you want to slap right now? Put it on blast right now. You got the time. We got the whole chat. Man, put it on blast. Who gives a fuck? If there's somebody you want to smack the hell out of right now, put it in the chat. Don't you hold that anger in no more. It's bad for your health. All right? And I would rather you tell me who you want to smack the hell out of instead of actually going to do it and fucking your life up, because we are not all Will Smith and we can't just get away with smacking a motherfucker on national television in front of millions of motherfucking viewers and going home to our fucking $1 million mansion and spending our billions on motherfucking DoorDash with our motherfucking family and shit. Louise said, I want to slap the hell out of MGK. I heard that, brother man. All right, what else? Who else? Let's see. Put it on blast, man. Don't be scared. Who is somebody who you want to slap the shit out of today? Vale said, my little brother. What, he acting up, man? What is he doing? What is he doing? Farting and shit? Leaving his Duke stained drawers around the crib, smelling the house up of fecal matter? Tell little brother to clean up where he messed up and start his life over again. Will Stumbler said, nah, I always take something to the side and we talk it out. Okay. See, Mo said he got a list. Spank Low said, yep, I slapped a nigga for disrespecting and beat the brakes off his ass, too, in front of his girl for showing out. God damn, you go, Spank Low. Sometimes niggas need to learn a lesson. Trey said, I'm peaceful. I am too, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm very peaceful as well, too. Sometimes I feel like I want to smack somebody. Aries said, I slapped a few ugly mugs in my day. Men and women, LOL, all deserving, though. Louis said he got a list, too. What up, Brim Dog? C. Brooks said, whoever set the gas prices, they need a collective slap. I'm talking about they need everybody in the country to line up, and that one person just got to stand there strapped to a motherfucking wall, and everybody's got to run past. Nigga probably be deceased by the 50-second slap, but nigga, you got about 160 million more motherfucking hands to go. Some niggas might use both hands. You never know. Nigga said the government. Glittery said, I want to slap that racist bitch that fucked my man, then call me a ooh. Glittery, whoa. Let's talk about it. Hold the phone. Glittery Bubbles has just shocked the nation. Hold up. Please tell me she did this over the phone, because she could not have said this to your face and got away with it. Glittery, please don't let this be. No. This can't be true. Tell me this is not true. That person deserved it. They deserve. Man, you had to smack their ass to the dirt. What? Elaborate, please. Oh, I gotta break out Olafambu. Oh shit. Olafambu done heard what happened. Nigga, what the fuck is she talking? Nigga, what? What did she say to you, Glittery? He said she did it over Facebook Messenger. What a fucking lame ass cowardice bitch. You want to fuck her man? And then call her a nigga bitch? Nigga bitch? Oh yes, she deserves to have Wakanda stomp a mud hole in her cracker ass. Stomp a mud hole in that pasty bitch. We will all collectively do it for you. Don't you ever let that happen again. You find that bitch next time. Fuck it. Manhunt. Seek the bitch. Don't you ever let that happen again. We love you here, Glittery Bubbles. We stand behind you, GMS fam. We will never let a white bitch ever do that again. Whatever her name is, whoever she is, you send me her information. I will end her life. I will run up with my rhino. I will come up with the extra clips of spears and I will unload the clip. My arm will be sore, but I don't give a fuck. This is for my country. This is for my people. Fuck that bitch. And tell her I said it. Now back to regular scheduled programming, nigga. Wow. You don't put her address on the internet. Don't put her address on the internet. But if you know where she lives, I'm gonna need you to put a nice hot box of shit on her doorstep, all right? At least that much. Do dog shit, man. Because you don't want to do your own shit. If you do your own shit, then they could, trace it back. So, do dog shit. Set that bitch on fire. Run away. Just to let her know she ain't shit. Man, that hurt my soul. These are some crafty motherfuckers out here, ain't they? Nasty motherfuckers. Now, I just want to say this, man. In my final words of this situation here, this particular situation. Yes, Will, you were wrong for slapping Chris Rock, man. You were wrong. Do I understand why you did it? Yes. Yes, I do. Chris Rock, you weren't wrong, my man. You are a comedian and a hell of a comedian at that. That joke wasn't funny, but who gives a fuck? You did your job. All right? And you got smacked for it. Regardless of how people feel, that's a legendary moment. You told a joke that got you smacked by Will Smith. You are a legend. Being a comedian, it just made that whole situation even better for him. Like I said, he finna go on tour and he finna unleash some hell of a joke. Jokes. And I'm telling y'all, prepare for other comedians to go up here and tell their own little shits about it. They gonna tell their own little sides about it. Also, I made a little song about this. Y'all want to hear it? Do y'all want to hear it? I made a little song about this situation. I don't know if y'all heard it yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what y'all trying to do. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so y'all can go listen to it. Y'all gonna have to go over there and hit the like button and leave a comment on that video as well. Share it on your socials, because that shit goes up. As soon as you hear it, you're gonna want to do it. I'm telling you. I made a song about this and I put it up on my channel. I would play it for this show, but I might get a copyright strike, and I don't want to do it. So with that said, I'm gonna post the link to the song in the chat, and y'all motherfuckers just gonna have to show love. Just like that. Where is that? There we go. It's called Chris Rock Just Got Slapped. Very simple. Very easy. Let's see. Fooster in the building. Love and blessings to my brother Fooster Files. There we go. There we go. There's the link. Now, instead of me doing the shout outs, because I see all y'all, Luis Malone, Binky Bianca, Brimdog, Mike Reimer, King Lukey, Will Stumbling, Aries Baby G, my nigga Fooster Files, C Brooks, C Mo, The Realest, all of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. What I want y'all to do is click that link right there in the comments. Go listen to that song that I put out about this Will and Chris Rock situation. Hit the like button, leave a comment on that motherfucker, and share that shit if you fuck with it. All right, GMS fam, the green room. So much love. So much love, man. So much love. Peace, positive energy, good vibes. I'll see y'all Wednesday and Friday. Y'all have a blessed rest of the week. Much love. We out.